Hi everyone, this is Amy, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making Chinese tomato eggs. For this dish we need 5 eggs and either 4 large tomatoes or 3 tomatoes and some cherry tomatoes. First we need to take the skin off of these. So pulling them off the vine, we're going to the bottom and just carving a shallow little X before putting them into simmering water for 5 minutes. This is going to help those skins release. When you start to notice the skins pulling up, take this out, put these in a bowl to cool down. While the tomatoes are cooling down, we're going to chop the whites of 4 scallions, and we're going to mince up 2 cloves of garlic. For the tomatoes now, we can peel these because they've cooled down a little bit. I'm not peeling the cherry tomatoes. You can also use 4 medium tomatoes, but I like the combination of both. Once the skins are off, we're going to give these a rough chop. I'm using about 10 cherry tomatoes and 3 medium tomatoes, but feel free to use 4 medium tomatoes instead. For the eggs, I'm using small. If you have large eggs, just crack open 4. These are small, so I'm going to use 5. We're going to flavor these with an optional half teaspoon of chicken bouillon, half teaspoon of salt, and give those a little whisk. Then over on the stove, we're going to heat up a tablespoon of neutral oil before adding in our eggs. Now you don't want to scramble these all the way through, you just want to scramble them until they're set, because we're going to pop these back in with our tomato sauce. We don't want them overcooked, so remove them once they've just set. Add in a half tablespoon of neutral oil. Then we're going to saute our garlic and scallions for about a minute. We want to really bring out that gorgeous flavor. To add some more flavor, we're going to go ahead and add in a tablespoon of tomato paste. This is going to add a really deep savoriness to this sauce. Once that's in, we can fry that up for a minute before adding in all of our tomatoes. We're going to season these with a half teaspoon of salt, an optional half teaspoon of chicken bouillon, and a teaspoon to 2.5 teaspoons of sugar, depending on how sweet you like your tomato sauce. I like it a little bit more savory, so I'm only adding in a teaspoon. We're going to stir that around and let that simmer for about 2 minutes before adding in a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. I'm going in and smashing these, teaspoon of dark soy sauce, smashing up the cherry tomatoes. All the ingredients are in the ingredient box or in the description box below, so if I'm saying some portions wrong, I apologize. Next, we're going to add a cup of water and a teaspoon of vinegar. I'm using rice wine vinegar. You can just use white vinegar if that's what you have. It's going to bring a tanginess to this. And my little addition is a teaspoon and a half of gochujang because I like it a little spicy. So we're going to reduce that down for about 5 minutes before adding in a tablespoon of slurry. I just did a half tablespoon of cornstarch or potato starch to a tablespoon of water. We're going to let that simmer until it starts to thicken up before adding back in our eggs. We're just going to heat this until those eggs are heated through, and this smells absolutely amazing. And this is ready to go. Now to plate, we're going to serve this over rice. You don't have to, but it just makes it so much homier. Then we're going to ladle on our tomato and eggs and garnish with a little scallion green. And this is looking really, really fantastic. Now let's go ahead and give this a taste. This is a very homey, comforting, warm dish, perfect for these cold days now. The tomato sauce is savory, thick, sweet, has so much flavor. The eggs are soft and pillowy and have just picked up all of that gorgeous tomato sauce and flavor as well. And this is comforting, warm, and absolutely delicious. But there it is, Chinese tomato eggs. I hope you all try to make this in your home. If you like this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you haven't already, because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you all so much again. Have a wonderful holiday, and until next time, happy cooking.